What's up, Grandma? Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. How you doing today, girl? Yeah. Must be cold. I hear you. All right. Think that's funny, huh? Uh, uh, so how is well? How's everybody tonight? Yeah, I just now turned it on. I I probably won't stay long when Dolly comes on. I'll probably go over to his. Uh, what do you think about the uh, camera with Kylie? What do you think about it? Or do you even pay any attention to those? Better hit that like button for me now. 50-50. Do you think, are you team foul play or you team accident? What's up, everybody? I see I got 4 watching, 2 likes. Your team foul play. All right, all right. Me too. Team foul play myself. Who all we got in here tonight? I see hippie grandmas in here. Whatever the law enforcement says, I will not believe because I do not trust law enforcement. I'm on. Yeah. Hello, Kathy. Yes, how are you? Come give me a hug so you can get to bed. Come give me a hug. What do you think about my pretty daughter? Turn around and look.
I'm too ugly.
Ain't she pretty? Ain't she pretty, hippie grandma?
Let me go.
Ain't she pretty? She's very shy. Ain't she? You don't like you don't like being on internet? Why? See, she said you was very pretty. You remember Joe Cool? The guy's got the garage over there. That's got that big black truck. We went over and seen him, and he fixed something on our car. I don't remember what it was. Do you remember? Down from where Austin lives.
I have bad memory.
Oh, he's got that white Mustang. Remember, King got loose and I brought him across the bridge there and come in behind his garage.
I'm so confused.
Well, that's his mama. Uh, Hippie grandma wants you to do the TikTok dance.
What?
I guess you do a TikTok dance. Come back here and do it. Come back here and do it.
What?
Oh, the black truck, Jeep. Yeah, does remind you of that a little bit, don't it?
What?
She calls his black truck the Jeepers Creepers.
Mm.
All right, go on to bed, honey. I know you got school tomorrow.
Night, Dad.
Good night, honey. I love you. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. She is very beautiful. Daddy's got to invest in a lot of a lot of stuff to keep her safe. Uh, so, Kathy, I'll ask you, Kylie Rodney, are you team foul play or are you team accident? And I'll say it before anybody ever says anything. Except Hippie, she knows me, so you can say whatever you want to here. Whatever. That's your opinion. We may disagree, but that's your opinion. I do not, I will not violate your constitutional right to have an opinion. I'm not a bubble wrap type person. If you get my drift, you can say whatever you want to here. I will not kick you off. Uh, I will not block you. That is your opinion. So however you want to say. Who else we got in here? I got 2 talking to me and 5 people in here. Cover up. I believe that myself. But this is my opinion though, and I thank you. I believe it's a cover up by the law enforcement. Don't. That's just my opinion. You know. Stalkers already, probably. I look at it like this. And I just started what? This is my 4th or 5th video. If there's people out there ain't got nobody to hate on, come on, hate on me. Make me famous. I'll make you famous. You don't think it's an accident? I don't either. There's too much concrete evidence to sway from, in my opinion, an accident. Hi, spirit seekers. How are you? If anybody wants to come up on the panel and talk, just let me know and I'll throw you the invite. As a matter of fact, I'll do this just in case. Let's see. I got to figure out how to use that. I'm doing fine. But that's the link if you want to come on up. We'll discuss anything that you want to. I'm open to discussions, remember? We can discuss Kylie Rodney. We can discuss Quentin Simon. We can discuss uh, anything that you really want to discuss tonight. We can discuss cover-ups. We can discuss how they're doing it over there. I think it's foul play myself. Okay. Well, please give me a like and a share when you come in if you don't care. Like I said, I'm a new platform and I'm just trying to get it up. What do you want to talk about, Grandpa Hawk? Probably when I get this thing built up a little bigger and where I can uh, upgrade my stream. The Quentin Simon, Kathy. If that's the one you're talking about, that breaks my heart also. Like, yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'll build my stream up little by little. So at my stream yard, I can add more and stuff like that. I just gotta wait on my cash to come in. Yeah, that is sad. And that's exactly what I told Dolly on his stream today, hippie grandma. That's a Megan Boswell written all over it. Same scenario. Well, you know, mother, boyfriend, stuff like that. You know. Um, I think it's awful peculiar that they messaged the babysitter at 5:20 something. She said she seen him at 6 and didn't see him again after that. And then they checked on him at 9, and then 9:40 they called 911. And then their trash run that day too, which I'm assuming they are checking the landfill or whatever up there. Yeah, very suspect. And hopefully soon they'll find something out about Summer Wells. That one there, that's, I guess because it's so close to home and nothing's been found out about her yet. That is the one that really really hurts me. I mean, Megan Boswell, that hurt too, but we do have closure and know who done it and know who's going to pay for it. In Summer Wells' case, we don't. We have suspicions, but nothing for exact facts. I do too. I do too. See, I don't know much about the monkey case. Michael, I think his name's Michael Vaughn. Don't quote me on that. I don't know much about that one. But I pray for his return too. And it's just, it ain't like it was when we was growing up. I mean, hell, we could sleep with my grandma, to be truthful, slept with her front door unlocked. And it's just, yeah, I think he was too. Just from the stuff that I've been watching that Dolly has on his shows. Exactly. And my 11-year-olds don't sleep that late. My 11, well, unless they're up like real late, they're up by no later than 7:30, and that's 11-year-olds. They're getting to the stage where they want to sleep late, but they still get up. My grandson, he's 6, and hell, he don't sleep late at all. It seems like when sunlight hits his eyes, he's up. Excuse me. Everybody come in and say hi. The only one that can sleep late until 9 with 4 kids has to be somebody on drugs or drunk. But that's just an opinion on my end. And we get on here and we can throw out suspicions and stuff like that, but nobody really knows except the people that's in that house. I mean, even if they find the boy, nobody knows exactly what happened except the people in that house. Or yeah, exactly, or don't give a crap. All right, which one of you ladies is gonna have the courage to come up here and speak on some of these? What about you, hippie grandma? And don't say because you're shy. I know better. I know your brother. Ain't no shy bone in his body. My studio's cloudy, yeah. Because of these things right here. I'd rather do them than these, but I still do these too. I know you raised him. He told me. Uh, let's see. Let's see if anybody else is on right now. No, you don't have to show your face. No, you don't have to show your face. Just come on into the. Let me get that link for you again. I'm getting it right, right there. If anybody else wants to come up, come on up. You don't. You you have to show me your face in the back, and then you can block it off again, just like Dolly does. What about you, Kathy, or anybody else that's in here? Y'all want to come on up? Just hit that link. There you go. I pinned it to the top. Okay, I will. Kathy, you come on up and talk too, if you want to. Anybody else that wants to come up, or if you got questions for me, ask me anything you want to. I'll tell you. No shame in my game. I will tell you anything that you want to know. If I know the answer, I'll tell you. Found that work. Ooh. Oh, okay. You're a listener. Okay. Thank you for the like. You're more than welcome to stay here. Just come on in and say, okay, Grandma, you can.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Good to see you doing something like this, Rebel.
Well, thank you.
I had to find my remote to mute my TV so we wouldn't have feedback. It's
Oh,
why it
yeah.
took a minute for me to come up.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been watching all these people, and I thought, well, hell, they can do it. I can do it too. Hell.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can get your channel built up and you get a lot of views and you'll be our local star.
I don't know about all that now.
We got stars on your shirt, so you might as well be a I started to say inner tube star, a YouTube star.
I've been an inner tube star. I used to ride them when I was younger.
Me too.
So how you been?
Just living the good life, retired, fat, dumb, and happy.
I hear you. I ain't retired, but I'm the others. Yep, I'm the others.
I mean, so many people just stress about the small stuff. Don't stress over something that you can't change. I learned that a long time ago.
Exactly. And you know, you're talking about me being a YouTube star. I wouldn't mind getting big, but I don't want. How is it? Let me figure out the words here. I
The
don't want to.
stress
Well,
and the
no,
hate.
yeah, I've already got stressed because I got two kids and a grandson, so there's stress right there. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I would
Oh
not
yeah,
change it.
because with that comes lots of joy
Oh yeah.
and rewards.
I mean, uh, uh, let's see. I lost my dad in '97. Mom passed in 2015, and my brother passed in 2016. So I'm the only one left out of the older generation.
Yeah.
My nephews are there, but they're, let's see, one's 45 and one's 40. No, one's 48 and one's 46. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
So
once our parents leave, it seems like everybody just goes their own way. Because I have tons of brothers and sisters, but I'm not close but to my youngest brother to talk for any time.
well,
So,
true. That's I was semi close to my brother because he had moved away when I was younger, and I got closer with his kids. They were like my brothers because there's not much age difference. Like I said, his
yeah.
oldest boy, there's 5 years difference between me and him, and his second oldest, there's 7 years. So we grew up together up there in Abington.
Yeah, well, that's the way my youngest brother and my son are 5 years apart. So, you know, Jane, Noyd, I don't remember when he used his real name,
Yeah, just keep
feels
going.
like my son too.
Well, how old is he? Because he's younger than I am, but he's not much younger, is he?
He was born in 71,
I was born in '68, so he's 4 years younger than I am.
3 years, yeah.
Is that Nina?
Hmm.
Nina.
Hi,
Oh,
darling.
It's Becca.
yeah. Hey, Becca.
She
How
said,
are
"Hey,
you?
Becca." That's
Good.
her name is Nina.
I
Whatever.
don't care who knows my
She
first
said,
name.
she said,
It's
whatever.
Did you see that craziness I put on there, girl?
Oh,
Yes. Preach it.
that's- and to beat it all, that's her sperm donor, sperm
Oh,
donor's wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
That don't surprise me.
Yeah,
Messed up.
yeah. He don't come in here. He don't. No,
No,
don't
they
don't
don't.
message my 11-year-old daughter and ask her what
Yeah.
our address is. I'll
I
have you
mean,
arrested for stalking.
no child should be involved in adult situations
He does
or
that shit all the
conversation.
time. He does that shit all the time. And I hope he's listening. I hope he's watching.
Yeah. He's probably one of your stalkers.
Well, good. Come on in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying a few minutes ago, I want I want my YouTube to grow, but I'm not going to be like a bubble wrap. I'm
Yeah.
not going. You can have your opinions on here. I'm not going to kick you. We may have disagreements about it, but that's okay. That's what it's about. Uh, I'm not going to block you, not unless you get in here and cuss somebody, because this is my platform. Don't cuss nobody.
Right. But I do feel like there has to be some boundaries because, some people are just go way over the top.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell them. I say, look, like I said, you can have your opinion. Just don't try and shove it down everybody's throat.
Agree.
I may not be a Christian, but I believe in the Bible, but I'm not going to shove it down your throat.
Right. Well, as a
I
Christian, I'm not going to shove it down nobody's throat. I mean, their
exactly,
beliefs are their beliefs. The only person that knows if your heart is genuine, and that's God, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Just like with that the only thing that I have against transgender, and I don't care. That's your life. You live it. But if you're a man, you're not going to go in the same bathroom with my daughter.
Well, I can see that too.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I disagree with. Because if
I
I
mean,
go ahead.
maybe if there was a male, female, and a trans bathroom, but that still ain't gonna solve the problems because people just like to stir and stuff.
Exactly. But if you go in the bathroom and my daughter's in there and she
Right,
sees a man whip out his thing, she's going to
right,
scream. I'm going to come in there, and one of us is going to the hospital and the other one's going to jail.
right. And
Simple as
who's to
that.
say that person is not a predator, um,
Exactly. One.
identifying as a trans?
Exactly. Hell, I identify as a lesbian. Don't mean I am one.
I identify as a pit bull, and I probably am one.
Yeah, I've seen you get mad at Mr. Cool before.
Oh, that's been years ago, I'm sure.
I mean, it was.
Because we've always had a real close relationship, and I don't know what I'd do without him. I have a great son. It took him a while to get there, but he's good.
I, and I tell you what, and I've worked with him. He's one of the hardest workers I've ever been around.
Still does.
Oh, I know, I know. I mean, he drove truck. Well, I didn't drive truck with him. I went with him, but we done the tires for that. I know he done. I think it was cell phone tires when he lost his ring finger.
Yeah,
Okay, that. He's got his own garage now.
yeah.
You know, and
He
he's
he
had his
put
trouble in the past, like anybody, but he don't
yeah,
live there no more.
no,
You know,
no.
he don't.
He can do a little bit of everything. He's doing some commercial buildings on the side too.
Oh, he was talking about that. I didn't know if he went ahead and done it or not.
Yeah, he'll take that any job.
Yeah, I remember that time that we went got them tires and took them up there to. Uh, I want to don't quote me on the name, but I know it was in West Virginia, but Summersville, West Virginia, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
And he run over that piece of metal and cut that one wire to the cab, and we like to froze that night. We had to
Wow,
wait.
you didn't tell me that.
We yeah, ask him about. We had to wait till morning for somebody to come up there, fix the truck before we could even turn the heat on. We done emptied the truck. We had to sleep in that cold ass shit like that.
Well, I guess that's before he decided that he could fix everything and get out and fix it himself.
No, no, he tried. He tried,
Uh,
but it was just too cold for him, and he didn't have no other parts.
well, so what you think happened when Don gets out of jail?
I don't know because I've heard that Candace has a restraining order on Don, and that means that they can't be in the same house together. So I don't know if she'll go up there where her mama's at and let Don have that house, or I don't know if Don will go stay with a friend while she's there.
I don't even know if
Well,
they're able to have their house again.
it's Don's house because he inherited it, not her
Well,
name Don.
yeah, he might tell her to go up there, go back up to her mama's then.
But when did she supposedly get a restraining order? I can't see getting a restraining order when he was in jail.
That's the only time that I could think of that she got it. And I haven't actually seen one. I've just heard that. Now I know
She
she
was
did.
supposed to get one against Don B, but I don't see how she would have got one.
She did get one against Don B, and they done went to court. They went to court last Monday over that one. I don't know what happened yet. It hadn't come out. So
I heard that she didn't show up for court, so I don't know either.
she probably didn't. And if she didn't, then they can throw that out.
Right. But I don't see a judge issuing a protective order for somebody that's locked it behind bars.
Oh yeah, I've seen them do that.
Wow.
Yeah, happened
Now
down
it
here.
could be that um, social services told her you can't have in contact with him if
That may
she is truly trying to get the boys back.
well, somebody told me she was off alcohol and stuff for a long period, and then this has been the end of last month, maybe no, middle of last month. That
Hmm.
she come on Facebook or YouTube. I think it was on YouTube, and was
Drunk as hell.
drunk as all get out. Yeah, but that video didn't last but about
And she removed it.
3 hours, and then it was gone.
Well, I didn't see that, but I did hear that she was on. It was dark and you couldn't tell what was going on.
She was mumbling. You could tell. I mean, where I used to drink, I can tell.
Hmm.
I can tell a drunk.
Yeah, didn't know done that.
Yeah. Plus,
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
you were that reminded me being drunk, I guess. Um, you said the other night about knowing a guy named Popeye. You call Popeye?
Yeah, he's there's a computer game called American Truck Simulator,
Mm-hmm.
and I met him on that game, and we got to talking, and he come down and visited one time, and he his name was Popeye, where he was in the Navy.
Oh, he never came to the VFW.
No, no, no.
Okay, because I used to have a stalker I called Popeye from the VFW. It's the reason that piqued my interest.
Now, how long's it been since you've been to the V?
Oh gosh, back in the early '90s, I guess.
Oh, it's been a while then, ain't it?
Yeah, but this guy had big old forearms. Is the reason they called him Popeye. He stalked me forever.
Hmm.
But anyway,
I'm trying to think. I don't remember seeing anybody there like that now. I mean, uh, the last time before me and Becca joined the VFW was there that I was there was 80s when that woman got stabbed by that screwdriver. Remember?
yeah.
That's the first. That was the last time I was there, and then a friend of mine come by and asked me if I wanted to join the auxiliary, and all I had to do was get my dad's DD 214, and I could join the auxiliary. So that's how I got in, and Becca got in on her dad's.
Oh, I could probably join with my late husband's DD 214, couldn't I?
Yes, you could. You'd be a part of the auxiliary.
Well, I might think about that.
You're more than welcome to come on down. We do all kinds of stuff. We do kids. I think, as a matter of fact, ain't we doing a trunk or treat for Halloween?
I'm not 100% sure. If I find out, we can let her know.
Yeah, if we find out, I can let you know.
Good,
But
I'll dress as a toddler. That way I can get some candy.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in a diaper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Uh, but I mean, we do all kinds of things. We're starting the toy drive now for Christmas. We're hoping to do 200 families for Christmas this year. I think we done 100 last year. 100 last year and 100 the year before that.
What criteria do you all use to select that?
Joey does that. I don't really know the
Um,
criteria on that, but I mean, if you have a family that you know of that you
No, I
want to
was just
throw in,
wondering because it seems like there's so many organizations that have the same people sign up on them all.
oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know if they. I really don't know if they sign up, but I think Joey just talks to them after we're. If somebody tells us there's a family out there that has kids, we try and help them that way. I don't think there's a criteria, but I know what you're talking about where they join the Angel Tree. Um, what's that other one called, honey?
Mm.
The Angel Tree, and what's the other one?
Santa Pal.
Santa Pal,
Yeah.
and all. Yeah, I know what you're talking about there.
That's why I always try to be aware of my surroundings and try to choose somebody locally and surprise them, and they don't even know.
Well, see, that's what, in a way, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them and tell them that we will get in touch with them, and then like a week or two before Christmas, we'll tell them to come in. We need to talk to them.
Mhm.
That way, they don't even know, and
Yeah.
we have the Christmas party right then and there.
That's good.
I do know we do that. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, if you know of any, any families, get in touch with me. And this week, it'll probably be Thursday. I'm going to bring Joey on here and have him come in. As a matter of fact, when I get done down here, if Dolly ain't on, I'm going to set up that meeting and tell Joey to come in. And if there's any questions, anybody could ask him.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I'll bring him up on the panel. Y'all can ask him here. Y'all can come up on the panel and ask him.
And do they accept donations for people that they help, or donations, period?
We do donations for the VFW for
Okay.
like the veterans. I mean, you can. I have. I get donations through me that I give to Joey. It comes to
Mhm.
me on here, and then I just push it over into Joey's, and then
Okay.
he puts it over into the bank for the auxiliary.
Okay.
Because each one of us, there's Joey, he's the president, and I can't remember this year if I'm junior or senior vice president. I think I'm senior, ain't I?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm senior vice president this year, and next year I'll be junior. But all three of us have an account, and when we get, we tell people, hey, if you would like to donate to the VFW, we give them our Cash App or our PayPal, and then I just put it over into Joey's Cash App or PayPal, and then he puts it over into the bank, and it's there on our
Right.
books. But I got to figure out my PayPal password.
Well,
I
you
don't
need to
know.
set up a separate one for your channel.
Well, where I'm going to talk to the VFW. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll probably do the my PayPal for VFW
Yeah.
because it says Tim slash or Tim at VFW or Tim slash VFW.
Yeah.
And then I'll
We
probably do.
lost everybody. I can't see chat.
There's 4 left.
Oh, okay.
Well, there was only 7, but I don't know if anybody's streaming or not yet because let's see.
Well, let me hop down and you get somebody else up there. They probably tired of hearing me chat.
All right. I'll talk to you later though. But
All right.
now, just remember, if you know anybody that's ready for Christmas or something like that, and I'll probably post it on here somewhere about the thing for Halloween and when the Christmas party will be. But if you know anybody, let me know and I'll give it to Joey and then he can get in touch with them.
Okay, I will. And you and Becca have a good evening.
You
I'll be
too.
down to chat.
All right. Good night. All right. Anybody else want to come up and talk? You're more than welcome. I think I need to call Joey tomorrow anyway and tell him that I'll need him Thursday evening. And that way I can get him up here.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming up and talking to me, hippie grandma. And it was good hearing your voice. It's been, I think Paris Funeral Home was the last time that I talked to you in person. I think so. Don't quote me. I just can't remember. Hell, my mind's not as good as it used to be. Yeah. See, I told you it wasn't so bad. All you got to do is when you come into the back, nobody sees you when you put your, turn your camera on back here in the room or behind the stage. And once I see you, you don't have to have your picture up there. I mean, you don't have to have your camera on after that. So you can come up here and ask questions, all kinds of stuff. And I think it was during your mom's funeral. Oh, goodness. Oh, now it's showing me there. Look, man.
Mhm.
Good deal. All right. Don't show Dolly doing anything, so. Hi, Krista. How are you? You was watching TV and you couldn't see chat. Well, usually when you're back here, you could see chat. Couldn't you see chat back here when you was in here? Oh, okay. You might have to do it in yours then. I don't know. I put it back here so you could see it, or I don't know how that works. I could see it back here in this room. I mean, I got it up on camera, but I got it right here too. Oh, goodness. So how you been today, Krista? Oh, I know I keep saying it, so please. I wish you'd have took a picture. I've had bikes, but I just ain't never had one with the rebel flag on it. I want one, but next time take a picture if you don't care. But y'all give me a like and a share. That way everybody will know I'm on here. They should know I'm on here by now if they've liked and shared me. What makes you think I like a lot like rebel flags, Krista? Ain't too many people go by rebel anymore. Have you heard anything today, Krista, on Quentin Simon or any of the other stories? Oh. Well, if anybody don't come in about 9 more minutes, I'm gonna cut mine off. That'll be an hour. But I'll be back on. I might do something Tuesday night because I don't work Tuesday night. But definitely Thursday night, I'm going to try and get Joey on here and we'll talk about the VFW auxiliary. Swammy. Oh, I didn't see that now. I'm still feeling. Oh. That sounds a little suspect, don't it? Calling herself Swammy after she maybe had to swim out of a car. I didn't either. I need to check on that then, don't I? I will. Did Dolly say he was going to be on here tonight? Excuse me. What's up, Easy? Okay, I got you. Give me just a second.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you, Krista?
Good. I just wanted to clarify the swammy thing. I think I heard Dolly say that maybe like after Kylie went missing for a little bit, she changed like her Instagram handle to Swammy for a bit and then changed it to something else. But
Oh, okay.
that's like kind of weird if that's true after seeing that video. It's like creepy to me, you know?
That is creepy, ain't it?
It's almost like allegedly, of course, but like almost damning in a way.
Yeah, because didn't her sister say she come home wet that night?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of still, if that video is Kylie, it kind of, I still am leaning towards foul play, but I don't know.
I am, and I'll tell you why. Because in the video, you talking about the video of the car going in the water?
Yeah.
Okay, in the video, right up near where it looks like it turned, it sort of stops for like 2 seconds. And I'm not saying it stopped per se. I mean, it slowed down to almost a stop. That could have been somebody getting out of the car and just hitting the gas and keep going. Because she had Sammy had bruises right here. So if you get out of a car, if you're trying to get out of a car in a hurry, you're going to hit that door.
Yeah, she had them on her legs too.
That could have been getting out from under the steering wheel, hitting the door, coming out. The door could have hit her when she was getting out. Just anything.
That like, so to me, I as well kind of thought it looked like the vehicle had stopped. Or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know, like, if I had ever drove like that in my younger days, like, I was very brake heavy. Like, you know, not everyone's the same, but I don't know. It didn't look like the person was under the influence to me.
No, it was too. And if they were driving, like, I'm not mentioning no names because I ain't gonna get them person started on me over here because I won't put up with his stuff. But if um, if it was going as fast as they say it was on that channel, you would see it bumping and dodging and stuff because there was ruts all in that road. There's ruts all in that road from four-wheel drives. I don't care what nobody says. You cannot drive 35, 45 mile an hour and not make your headlights bounce and do all
Yeah,
kinds
there
of
is
weird
no
stuff.
issues going that fast, in my opinion.
No. Hi,
And
Suzanne.
oh,
No, go ahead. I was just saying hi,
oh.
Suzanne.
And also, I was gonna say, I heard you ask about the Quentin Simons case. I don't have enough information on that one yet.
Hey, Rebel.
My most recent thing, because I know a lot of people say a lot of people just want to talk about Kylie, but that was my most recent thing was seeing that video,
Oh, the
like the car going in
yeah.
the water. But there are other cases like Summer Wells that I'm really invested in. I don't know much about the Michael Monkey Vaughn,
I
so
don't
I
know
don't want
much
to say
about
too
it.
much about that.
Summer Wells and that Quentin Simon are the two that I'm gonna. And I'm not trying to say that the others ain't important, but the side of the Summer Wells, that's in basically 45, 50 miles down the road from where I live. So, and the Quentin Simon, that go read up on that Quentin Simon. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Everything
heartbreaking.
I know I learned from Dolly last night, but I need to do more of my own research on it. Just, you know. But
Yeah,
I'm going to pop off the panel. I just want to clarify the Swammy thing. I didn't want to start any rumors. That's why I called.
No. Let me say this. You're not starting a rumor. That's your opinion.
Yeah, right.
On my panel, and I'll tell you straight right here, anybody that has an opinion is more than welcome to come on here and give that opinion. I may not, but I agree with yours on that. But I may not agree, but that's my opinion. So we can disagree. That's fine. I'm not going to stop you from having your constitutional right of having an opinion on here. I will not kick you. I will not block you. I will not mute you. You're more than welcome to come on this panel anytime and tell your opinion. Now, I can't promise that other people won't say something, but I won't let it get out of hand to where you feel like you're not welcome here. Everybody is welcome on my panel with an opinion.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to pop off. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for talking. So, hey, Christy. So Susan says, I don't think I've ever seen you. That's funny, Susan. Or Suzanne, I'm sorry. Suzanne, sorry. You don't think you've ever seen me wear a t-shirt? Well, I'm in a shirt. But I'm all rebel, remember? So I've got the t-shirt and the shorts. Would anybody like to come up and chat? If anybody wants to come up, the StreamYard's right there. Just come up and show me your picture in the back, and you can cut it right back off. The Quentin is very suspicious, ain't it, Suzanne? Please give me a like and a share. And I won't come live with you, but I do like the like and the shares if you'll throw it up. Dolly says that he'll lose his house, so if you don't give him a like and a share, and he'll have to sleep on your couch and have stinky feet. I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Suzanne. My wife likes it too. Only she's a rainbow freak. She wears rainbow everything. Ain't that right, girl?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
What?
Or Jack and Sally.
Or Jack and Sally. She's a nightmare. Oh, I don't take no offense to that.
Nightmare Before Christmas and Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, she's a Marilyn Monroe and a Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's not been enough time for me to throw out it is suspect, but I don't have enough information to where I can say it's suspect on mom, or it's suspect on boyfriend, or it's suspect on grandma, or it's suspect on, grandpa, or the babysitter even. But it is suspect. And I guess the more I read up on it, the more I'll know who I'll throw my suspicion opinion is. And but right now I can't say who I think it is, because I don't really know yet. But it is awful suspicious that 5 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning they call. They said he was last seen at 6. Get up at 9 o'clock. Christy says, "Hello, Mrs. Tattooed Rebel."
Hello.
2. And then also the trash. That the day he ended up missing was their trash day. So when we find out when trash was delivered, I might have an opinion then, or when trash was picked up, I might have an opinion then. But right now, I just,
Hello, darling. It's me again. Yours truly, Elvira. The gal with the enormous rating. Well,
Okay, I'm old redneck, but that's what I was trying to say there, Christy. I haven't formed an opinion on who I think it is yet. Thank you for saying that and me trying to figure it out. Thank you. Okay, I've done had 2 up on paddle. Who wants to be the next brave one to come up and say something? Because I look silly as hell up here by myself, y'all. Suzanne, Christy, y'all come up and say hi. Like I said, just come on the back panel and show me your face, and then you can cut it right back off. You don't have to show your face on the screen if you don't want to. That's okay. It's just like us talking back and forth right here. If you want to, do this. Come up, show me your face, and then clock it back out, and then come up in the panel, and then look away from the TV. Someone earlier stated 20 months old don't sleep that late. Well, mine when that young? Yes. Well, like I was saying, my 11-year-olds, even though they may, when they're not in school, they stay up to 11, maybe 12, but they're right back up at 7 in the morning. Oh, well, you won't know your own panel if you're blocked out. It's just like we're talking on a cell phone. It's just everybody hears our conversation. That's all that is. I even got hippie grandma up here. Didn't I? Yeah, let's see. He says he's going to be on here. And if I can get hippie grandma up here, it ain't that bad. Has anybody heard any more about Quentin today? I haven't looked. I haven't heard nothing. Like I said, I just got home about 2 hours ago, ate supper. No. What about you, Suzanne? You want to come up and say hi?
Hello, darling. It's me again.
I'm telling you, crack it on. Okay, I haven't either. Okay. Why is everybody shy? Now, I'm an old man, and I get up here on this camera. I'm the shy one.
Shit. Now I am.
No, Krista, I'm not going with Dolly to give Don Wills a ride home, because Dolly might have something to talk to him very important about. You know, I mean, may ask him if he wants him to take him to see Candace. No, I don't want to see Candace. But I would like to go down there with Dolly and maybe look around a little bit. You know, I've seen it on Google, not Google Earth, but Google Earth. But I'd like to see it in person. I mean, even though I've been down in that area, I've just not been in that part of the area to see what it's like down in there. I mean, I know it's mountainous and brushy and all that, and you see that anywhere you go in the hills over here, but I want to see it in person, I guess, is how you say it. I hear you. See? Now, let me, I'm going to say this. When you get a chance, Suzanne, look up Summer Wells and read about that. It's a little 6-year-old girl that come up missing July 15th of 2021. And it's just, she's a very pretty little girl, and she just ended up missing. And I think it has to do with the parents. That's my opinion. And, you know, if people don't agree with that, that's fine. And I'm just saying that's my opinion. I think it's the children. But now, I don't know if anybody's heard or not. I know Hippie Grandma knows. But back in 2019, I believe, there was another girl up here that come up missing. Her name was Evelyn Boswell. I think it was June 15th. I'm sorry. I can't remember how many weeks after she went missing, but her mom blamed the grandmother. Her mom, she blamed her mom. She blamed her mom's boyfriend, and it was just a horrific thing. And then they found the little girl, and then they found out the mother was lying, that the mother done it, and then it took a long while for the forensic to come back. And I don't remember. Do you remember how Megan or Evelyn was, Hippie Grandma?
I think she was 2.
She was how old?
2. I think she was like 23, 22 months old.
Yeah, 22 months old, maybe. Not much older than Quentin. I know that. And anyway, that this didn't come out till recently, that she was found in a trash can wrapped in aluminum foil, wrapped in a blanket, shoved 18 months old, okay.
Yeah, 18, sorry.
Shoved down in a trash can in a building on her grandfather's property. And that's the bad part. But what's even worse is when she shoved her in there with that aluminum foil and the blanket wrapped around her, she was still alive. And she shoved her down in there so hard that it pushed the little girl's neck back like that. And she smothered to death, and I think it broke a couple of the neck bones. And she died like that. And now the mother, which is a piece of shit, my opinion, which anybody that does that to children is a piece of shit. I don't care who anybody says. And I will argue with them on that they're a piece of shit if you kill your own children. If you didn't want the baby, you shouldn't have laid down and spread them legs, or you shouldn't have laid down with a woman who spread them legs, if it's a man that done, in my opinion. But anyway, she's trying to get it a change of venue, which means she would be tried outside of this area to get a fair trial. I don't care where you go because this is nationwide. She's going to get okay, she was 15 months old. I thought she was. I don't care where she goes in this country. This story was nationwide. She's going to have the same people here that she would anywhere else. Anybody's going to look at that and say, yes, you killed that child. It was it had to be premeditated because she's wrapped in aluminum foil and a blanket. That's to me, that's premeditation. You meant to do this. If you didn't want that beautiful baby girl, why didn't you go to the fire hall and give that baby to somebody in the fire department, and that she would still be alive? Those kids, like Michael Vaughn, Summer Wells, Evelyn Boswell, Monkey, Kylie also, even though she was a little older, but I'm talking about the ones that haven't even reached 5 years old yet. Those kids didn't ask to be brought into this world. The parents brought them in this world. She was still alive when she put her in the trash, so she could have exactly. But children under the age of 5 years old, when you had that baby, your life was over. I mean, as a teenager or as a single person, once you have a baby, your life is over. You are now in charge of another human being until they turn 18. Do not do anything to harm that child. The baby didn't ask to be brought in here. The baby didn't ask for you to be its parent. That's how it happened. But you're going to take a child's life because, oh, well, I still got to go out and party. I still got stuff to do. Kiss my ass, go to hell, and whatever else you want to do. No. There's people out here that can't have children, and you're killing a child that you had. Just give the baby up for adoption. It'll go to somebody that will love it. I'm going to tell you this, and I hope she gets a death penalty. I hope she gets a death penalty. And I don't believe in the death penalty, but I don't believe in murdering a child either. But when she goes to prison, she's just in jail right now. She's been in there since 2020, like February 2020. But if she goes to prison, they are going to love her in there. They don't like pedophiles. They don't like chomos. They don't like child murderers. They don't like people that, what's it called, elderly abuse. You pick on an elderly person and you go to jail for that, your ass is going to get pretty well messed up. Trust me, I've been there and seen it happen. Don't care who knows that I've ever been locked up. These kind of people. Oh, exactly. These kind of people are the reason we need the death penalty in all states. I agree with that. I think a rapist, a child rapist, a pedophile, or anybody that beats up on an elderly person should have the same thing done to them that they done to the child or that they done to the elderly person. If you go out here, if a man goes out here and rapes a child, he should be raped. If a man goes out here or a woman and beats up on a child or an elderly person, you need the same one. You need, what's it called? My grandma used to tell me, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. These are just my opinions. This is what I would do. I'm not telling anybody out there to do what you just do what you would do. This is just the way I feel. Oh, I'd say she had. I'd say she had. I agree with you too, Susan. And that's why I said if you rape a child or you kill someone or you beat up someone, I think you should be raped until the day that you go to the death penalty or the death, however they seem to want to give you the death. Same way with if you beat an old man up or you beat an old woman up or whatever. Whatever you do to that person, it should be done to you until the day you die. I would be content with them getting the death penalty, but I also think, like Susan, they should do some kind of torture. Because, if you rape a child or say a man rapes a child, that girl's got to live with that the rest of her life. JJ and Tylee, no, I'm not familiar with them. But that child's got to live with that for the rest of their life. And if you're getting a death penalty, I think you should get the same things they did for the rest of your life, whether it be 6 months, 2 years, 10 years. You should get the same thing that girl's got to go, that little girl or that little boy goes through. You should do the same thing. I'm sorry to hear that, Christy.
I must warn you.
And I'm not asking you anything. If you want to say no, you just say it. I don't want to talk about it. Did they get the person that done it?
He said, "This is my third time infected tonight, and it was great yet again." He doesn't argue on anything, especially not with these bad boys. Search Veterans United for 5 stars.
Now, like in the, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I believe that also. And that's another thing. Police, they only believe what they want to believe. Once they put that badge on, they think they are God. And that is very wrong. He may have died an awful death, but he didn't. Okay. You have to relive that every time that you think about that. He didn't. Even though he did pass away. Yeah, thank you for having the strength to share that, Christy. Thank you. Y'all done kept me on here for a little longer. Thank you. Keep hitting that like and share. Keep hitting that like and share. Fair enough. You are a survivor. What are we watching?
I'm watching Casper.
If y'all hear the music in the background, my wife's watching Casper.
I love Casper.
I didn't say nothing, honey.
Casper's awesome. I'm like a big kid.
You are a big kid, but I love you.
I know.
To the Patagonian Dock Salvation Fund, $1.4 million to the Dyslexic Dalmatians Foundation.
My wife, like she said, she's a big kid. She loves all kinds of stories like this. Plus, like I said a while ago, she loves some Jack and Sally
I love it.
on Nightmare Before Christmas. Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. I've heard about the Chad Daybell. I will look it up just as soon as I get done with this. Here, let me write that down because I do want to look it up. I heard somebody else talking about that. I just didn't know the kids' names or the victims' names. Lori Vallow.
Are you trying to tell me the legislature last Tuesday's voted his grounded hand, waiting for him to get their own life again when he left his property?
No, it was lousy 50 years ago. Now it's condemned.
Chad Daybell.
Wait, this is not fair.
Oh, there's nothing wrong about it. Krista, did they get charged with for the crime? If you don't care, to tell me. Kid husband and his wife too, right?
I must warn you that I am off. We also have almost
Okay. I'll read some more on it here, like I said, when I get off here. Now, like I'm not trying to change the subject, but like I was telling hippie grandma, yes, Lori and Chad have many victims deceased and still alive. Okay. Um, I'm going to do what we're doing here, talking, but I'm also going to do things like for the VFW here where I am because I'm a part of the VFW. I'm the senior vice president of the VFW auxiliary here in Bristol where I live. So I'm going to do stories on veterans and stuff like that. So Thursday, I hope Thursday, if I can, I'm going to do a show with Joey, which is the with Joey, who is the auxiliary president. So once I invite him on, I want y'all to come on, and I'm gonna bring him up on the panel, and y'all can ask him anything you want to. You can come up, or you can ask in the chat. But if it's in the chat, you gotta give us time to see it, and then I'll have somebody ask him. Thank you, Christy, for helping the VFW. I love it. I was never a veteran. My wife is not a veteran, but my father and my brother were My father was a U.S. Marine. My brother was Army, and I messed up when I was younger and couldn't join any of the services. So I figured to honor my father and brother and all my other local veterans here, this is the way I would serve it. That's another thing. I want to try and get some veterans come up and tell some stories if they want to. I want them to tell whatever they want to tell. Your grandpa was in the Air Force for a long time. Well, thank you for his service. Thank him for his service. I'm sorry. VFW stands for Veterans of Foreign Wars.
It's not like the American Legion.
Yeah, thank you, Christy. Do what?
Tell them it's not the American Legion.
No, it's not the American Legion. It's Veterans of Foreign Wars. But I'm gonna have a lot of them on there. There may be one night that maybe 1 week that I'll do nothing but stuff for veterans, and then the next week I'll go back to talking stuff like this. But I want to put veterans out there because veterans are.
They think they're forgotten about.
Yeah, a lot of veterans think they're forgotten about, and I, for one, have loved veterans because I couldn't get on here and do this if it wasn't for a veteran. I couldn't say what I wanted to. Well, as a matter of fact, I'll have Joey talk about that. So we will do that here. We're doing that here also. Yeah, and that's wrong. I mean, veterans fought for us to sleep at night with peace in our head. They fought for us to have a good supper. They fought for us so we could go out and work to say our opinions, have free speech. And yet people forget about them. That is so wrong. You want to forget about veterans. Just my opinion. People want to forget about veterans. They want to forget about what they've done. Yet they want to, and this is just my opinion. Yet people get offended if someone talks to. Okay, thank you, Krista. People want to get offended if you talk about Simplify. People want to get offended if you talk about a what is it? Transgender person. They want to get their all in their feelings if you talk about something from a person from another country coming over here, doing their beliefs. The veterans fought for them to come over here and do that. The veterans fought for them. If you come in the United States, you have the right to practice any Christianity or I don't know the word I'm thinking of. Practice any way you want to praise a God that you believe in.
Religion.
Religion. So, thank you. Sorry, been a long day. But you can come over here and you can. It's a land of the free. You can do anything, almost anything you want to in this country. Almost. But yet you want to forget about the people that fought for you to do that. Come on now. Yeah. My wife's brother has 2 birth certificates. He was born in Germany, and then when he come back over here, he had to get a birth certificate over here. But he was actually born in Germany. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dual citizenship.
Dual citizenship. Thank you. Well, hopefully, the more veterans I get on here, the more stories that we'll hear. Because I would love to hear some of the stories from these veterans. You know, I mean, if they want to talk about it, please come on here and talk about it. If they don't want to, and they just want to listen, they just want to hang out, talk about other stuff, so be it. Exactly. Exactly. But like I said, I'm going to be doing that. And if they're up to sharing. Yes, if they're up to sharing. And we are, like I said, me and my wife are in the auxiliary. We have started a VFW auxiliary or VFW youth auxiliary. Both of my children and my grandson is in it. So hopefully if somebody sees this, they'll get it out. And I'll also be taking donations if you want to send for the VFW. I'll have that out. This will be afterwards, after I get it up to where I think it, people won't think it, well, he's just trying to make money. No, it actually it'll be going to my account and then automatically go from my account to the president's account in the auxiliary. And then it'll automatically go into VFW auxiliary banking account. And it's all used for veterans in our area.
In the community.
In the community. We also do poppy drives. I'd like to figure out how to get poppies, and it sounds, I don't know how I would say this. I want to get something like a digital or a auxiliary digital poppy. If you make a donation here, I will send you a poppy or maybe a flag. And I know it's not much, but to help a veteran, in return of the donation, I'll give you a flag on here that you can, or I'll give you a BFW flag. It's on here. That's a digital. I mean, you can put it on anything. Oh, I've been doing this you've been in auxiliary how long now?
Like 6 years.
6 years. And
Maybe longer.
Man, I love every minute of it. When we had the bigger building, we used to have concerts. My wife, like I said, has met. She got to meet Big Smo,
Second Chance.
Struggle Jennings, Second Chance,
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. My wife, like I was going to tell you, Big Smo had a song out called Kicking It in Tennessee. Before my brother passed, he would aggravate my wife with that song. So after my brother passed, Big Smo come to the VFW for a concert for the veterans, and I told him that my brother, she, I told him that my wife loves that song. So he pulled her up on stage and sung that entire song to her and dedicated it from me to her while drinking the biggest bottle of Jack that they had. It was a what? A fifth?
I think.
I think it was a fifth. Both of them drunk it. He asked her if she would drink with him. She said, yes, of course. So they drank it. He signed a bottle and gave it to her and dedicated that song to her in front of that whole crowd. It was like 250, 300 people there.
And I stayed up on the stage the whole entire time.
Yeah, he kept her up on the stage the entire time. And even gave her, they have this little piece of paper that they lay on the ground of what songs that they're going to sing next, and that was the last song. So he gave her that bottle with his signature on it, that Jack Daniels bottle. She still got it. She showed it in here the other day. Plus, he gave her the, I'll call it an itinerary of what he sung. And he
Spelled
signed
my
that.
name wrong.
Huh?
Spelled my name wrong.
Spelled her name wrong, but she loved it.
I still got it.
Yeah, it's in one of our filing cabinets in there somewhere. But that's what I want to do. I mean, I want to do that for the veterans. And like I said, we'll set up a donation thing for the veterans if you would like to give. You don't have to give. I'm not begging nobody to give. It's for the veterans. And then we'll hear some great stories, hopefully. I'll get Joey to come in here, hopefully Thursday. It might be Friday. I'll let you know. It'll be on the notifications. But you can come in here and ask him any question you want to. He'll tell you whatever. He'll tell you about the auxiliary. He might even tell you about the youth auxiliary. So we'll get it going like that, and hopefully this will be a big platform for the veterans out here. And I think it was Suzanne that said her dad was a U.S. Marine. So was my father. So Semper Fi. I'll just say it like that. But I was never a Marine, but I do say it because my father was. Please like and share. Oh, 8 people watching, 14 likes. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Grandpa. Oh, he could drink 3 or 4 of them fifths of Jack and still sing. It was your grandpa. Okay, thank you, and thank you for your grandpa's service. And if anybody's ever near Bristol, after hopefully we get the VFW back up to where we can have concerts like that again, please come. And if we're still doing this, and hopefully I'll still be doing this for years to come, I'll post it on here if we have concerts. And I might even start taking videos of the concerts live, and that way you can comment on them. If not, I will at least do it and add it to the thing here, and it'll say VFW. All right, 5 more minutes and I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and set it up for Thursday or Friday. And then I'm going to go here and watch a little bit of TV with the old lady. She watched Casper for about 10 minutes and then changed it, I guess.
But I get bored.
And she said she got bored. Does anybody want to come up and say hi or talk about something right quick for the last 4 minutes now? Four minutes. It's not going to hurt. 4 minutes. Come on. It's for a good cause. You make me look better. Because this ugly old face, anything could look better than this. So come on up. All right, I'll go through the names again. Krista, would you like to come up at least for a few minutes and say hi or say something? Or Christy, or Suzanne, or Hippie Grandma if you want to come back up. That's fine. Or Easy. I seen Easy in here a few minutes ago. Where'd you go, Easy? The link's pinned to the top of the thing up there. Not this time. Thank you for Robin. Okay. Maybe in the future. All righty. I'll hold you to that, Christy. I'll keep asking.
Trust me, he will.
Oh, I'm sorry, Easy. Trust me, I know what them toothaches are, buddy. I had one when I was about, I think I was about 19 or 20. I mean, it was so bad. I ended up taking 800 milligram ibuprofen. I slept for 3 days. Thank you, Suzanne, for supporting the channel. And me. Thank you. But I took 800 milligram ibuprofen for a toothache. It knocked me out for 3 days straight. My mom thought I had died. Thank you, Hippie Grandma. Now I might come in here tomorrow night and do something like this again. So come on back in and talk to me, okay? Okay, Krista. You did pretty good tonight. You come in and talk for a little bit, and I thank you for that. See, my wife used to be shy around me too. Now she won't shut up. I love you, honey. I hope you get to feeling better too soon, Easy. Them toothaches, they ain't no joke. Vicky. Oh, my wife? Is that who you talking about, Christy? Krista? No, her name is Becca. Becka. Or Rebecca, like in the Bible. Rebekah. But everybody calls her Becca. Oh, that's fine. What are we watching now?
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, goodness. So you're going to watch about 10 minutes of that and change it?
No.
Okay. Eight goodies, 200 milligrams. Still no relief.
Damn. Mine needs antibiotics.
It's Becka. And Vicky's not too far off, just a few letters. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to jump off here. It's 1:46. Thank y'all for coming in and talking to me. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for supporting veterans when we get going good. And thank you for supporting veterans now. And anybody that's got veterans in here, relative veterans, or if you're a veteran yourself, thank you. Thank you so much for your uh,
Service.
huh?
Service.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you so much for your service. She does too. She'll fall asleep here in a minute watching this one too, Suzanne.
Yep.
You're welcome, Christy. Please come back again and tell everybody about my platform for veterans and for some true crime. And please come back. 146. I'm in the same time zone you are, Suzanne. Do you know where Bristol Motor Speedway is, Suzanne? Thank you, Christy. I'm in Bristol, Virginia, Suzanne. No, I meant how long I've been streaming has been, well, it's 1 minute and 48 seconds now, is what I was saying. Or 1 hour and 48 minutes. I'm, if you know where Tennessee and Virginia meet, I'm right there on the line. If I go down State Street, one side's Virginia, the other side's Tennessee. The line in the middle of the road is the line for both states. Rayford, Florida. Yes, I have. I used to live in Orlando for about 6 months. Some people call it Cassett Avenue. I always call it Cassette Avenue. But I lived in Orlando back when I was 21 or 22. I was working down there in Orlando at a factory. But I was working for a company out of Richmond, Virginia that had to go down there and remodel the floors for them. But again, thank y'all for coming. Like I said, be looking for my show. Like I said, I'll come in here tomorrow for a little while like this. How far away is it from Orlando, if you don't care if I ask? Becky, where you been? You missed my show tonight. Going up toward the East Coast or over in the Panhandle on going toward the west? Suzanne, you just woke up? Well, I'll be back tomorrow night. I mean, I'll be on Dolly's if he comes on. Okay. I know what you're talking about. What time does... I don't know. I really don't, Becky. And I haven't seen it on there. What, Becky? Okay. All right. I know where Lake City and Jacksonville are. Oh, I said that I was going to be back on here tomorrow night, and we'll talk about what we talked about tonight, like a few of the cases. But Thursday night, Thursday or Friday, I'm going to do a show if I can get Joey, if he's not busy working, to come on here, and we'll have a little Q&A about the VFW up here and what me and Joey do with the auxiliary and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm going to do some true crime on here, and then stuff about the VFW on here also. So please give me a like and a share before y'all check out. And I will be back on here. It'll be after 9 o'clock tomorrow night, because I do have to work tomorrow. Well, good. And I hope everybody enjoys it. But I done lost my train of thought. But hit the like and share. Oh, I don't know. Somebody said he might be doing some packing tonight for soaps and t-shirts and stuff like that. And let me make sure. Okay. Let's see here. He's still not on there yet, so I don't know where Dolly is. But hopefully he'll be on soon, because I'd like to holler at him before I go to bed. Thank you, Christy. But like I said, we're going to talk about, hopefully when Joey comes up, it's either going to be Thursday or Friday. We're going to talk about we're starting our Christmas Christmas thing for the children around here. We're also getting ready to do Halloween trunk or treat for the kids around here. And then we're going to see what we can do for to get the youth auxiliary up and moving, because we just recently started. We done elected the officials for the youth auxiliary, and see what we can do to get them up and going real good. It'll be tomorrow night. Will be after 9 o'clock. I don't know exactly what day. I mean, what time for the chat Q&A with Joey on Thursday or Friday, because I don't know what time he gets off. I have to call him tomorrow before I go to work and see when he can do it. But tell everybody you know that I'm gonna have someone from the VFW on here, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna have Q&As with him, and I'll have him tell a little bit about what the VFW is, what it, what we do for veterans and stuff like that. Oh yes, tomorrow it'll be after 9. Don't quote me. I'll say 10:30, maybe 11. And if Dolly's on tomorrow night, I might come a little bit earlier to see when Dolly is, because I like going on Dolly's. So I don't want to interfere with his time and stuff like that. But if you don't care, hit that like and share button. Please tell everybody about Tattooed Rebel, and tell them, no. Footloose, that's fine. I'll be back on tomorrow night, I promise. I'll be back on, and we'll talk some more about the cases and stuff like that. Now, like I said, Thursday and Friday, I'm sorry. Just watch it, and maybe you'll be able to do it. Becky 7350 says hi, and she's already out. What'd I tell y'all? The TV hadn't been on the show for 10, maybe 15 minutes, and she's already out, y'all. I love her to death, but she crashes out quick. But she does get up and take care of the house before I get up. And I love her for that. I wouldn't take all the money in the world for that woman. Well, she's already having a good night. She's crashed out, Susan. So, but thank y'all for stopping in. Thank y'all for supporting veterans. Yes, you sure can. Well, where she gets up, Becky, early and gets the kids off to school at 6 in the morning and stuff like that, and then works the rest of the day. She is. I would show her, but I'm not going to do that on her. Send it. Send it to my. Here, I'll put my email in. This is my email. I'm going to use this one for right now, but I will make another one called Tattoo Rebel 2229 at gmail.com. And that way you can send me things or stuff like this, okay? Oh, don't tell her that, Becky, sorry. This is my email right here. Footloose. And I'll check on this stuff, okay? But everybody, I thank y'all for coming. Please come back again tomorrow. I appreciate it. Keep liking and sharing and pass my name around and let everybody know that I do a few true crime. You're welcome. I do a few little bit of true crime, but oh, they call you Becca too? Okay. But I'm going to be mostly for veterans. There may be some weeks that I can't, but have a good one. And thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you, Becky, Christy. But always remember, keep that flag flying. And always know your Constitution. Thank you.